intro. It's like a strummy intro. It's like
Why did you break me? You built me up just to take it all and then bury me. You said forever like it meant something. There will be in the aftermath to deal with everything. I took the leap into the welcome. Justify that man my life on a loaded gun. I burned bridges as across cars. My life was taken by a turn where you cut the cord. Don't tell me you're sorry. We shall shut the door. Why did you break me? You built me up just to take it all and then bury me. You said forever like it meant something. There will be in the aftermath to deal with everything. Turns out I'm at my best when I'm out of luck.
fuck you. You suck.
Built on the ground where you left me for dead. Blood on the reaper. Why did you break me? You built me up just to take a hole and then bury me. You said forever like it meant something. In the aftermath to deal with everything. Turns out I'm at my best when I'm out of
What if like the second part of that riff it like da na 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 na.
Hello everybody. It's been a while since I've done this. I think I got everything set up, but bear with me. It's my first stream back since the TDRL. Hope everybody's enjoying their weekend. We're coming here today with a good matchup. It's going to be the Yugoslavian Jackrabbits versus RevZone versus HiveMind. We'll see who all shows up for each team. I think there's going to be enough racers either way. From what I can tell, actually I am not an admin on this server for some reason. I don't know why, so I can't see anything. Oh, I think it's because they're still racing. But, anywho, so for the Yugoslavian Jackrabbits, we have Art, Skull Jelly, Jay-Z, Fist, Cable Guy, Maxwell, Death in Ireland, Ezian, and Corbin. For RevZone, we got F-Bomb, IQ, Ryuski, Exotic, Cheesy Rider, Courtney, Bruh-Dude, Light Shadow, Miki, and for HiveMind we got B, Turtle Slow, Foreseen, Pikachu, DJ X131, Brenz, Azaldian, Blazer 7mm, and Solid Treats. I'm excited. This is the first week went rather smooth, as some might say. There was a couple hiccups, but it could have been worse. Could have been much worse. There was minimal drama, if any, really, compared to a lot of clean racing events in the past. There is no pillow on standby overkill, unfortunately. Or unfortunately? Fortunately for me, I guess unfortunate for you. But it's okay. We will not need any pillows tonight because it's all going to go real smooth. Let me get myself on spectator here. Looks like everybody's in the gremlin. Good stuff. Like to see it. Let's go ahead and put up a little poll here. Who will win? And we will say YJ, RvZn for RevZone, and HVM for HiveMind. Ready, go. Get your votes in. I'm going to go ahead and close it once the races start, so you got probably a couple minutes. Everybody looks like they are getting ready, getting their tunes, making sure all their paints are in check. We got 3 wonderful tracks tonight. I'm sorry, we have 4 wonderful tracks tonight. We have Fire Rock, Firwood, North Folk, and Motor City. Personally, I think North Folk is going to be the most devastating track of the week. Not because it can seem more dirty than Motor City, but it's just a lot more bumpy, right? And when you have cars driving next to each other and it's bumpy, inevitably they're going to bump into each other, and hopefully people just kind of have a cool mindset on it, knowing like, hey, this can happen, it's not intentional, and they're not gonna go super clip crazy on that track. We just want the bad stuff. Oh boy. All right. Well, this I don't see all the results for the polls, but from what I can see right now, there seems to be one really clear winner tonight, and that's looking like RevZone. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 YJ are in the server. Art's trying to put himself on spectator. That's not gonna work, Art. Goodbye. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, only 5, 6 HiveMind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just kidding. There are 7 HiveMind. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. RevZone. Let's get over to the lobby. I know Tyrona's on the scorecard. It's okay. All right. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now there are 8. Okay, Blazer hopped out. Cut points have been reset. Why is reverse limiter enabled? It should be disabled. Just so they can get back onto the track easier. Wait a second, pillow for what? There was nothing that I did. Overkill, I think you just want a pillow to have a pillow. That's what I think. So I'm gonna need you to calm down with your pillowness over there. No pillows for overkill. Alright, looks like everybody's getting ready. The timer is ticking down. Let's see if I remember how to do this, guys. I am on spectator. There was nothing else to see. Alright, here we go. In the race, mind your ears, and we are off. We are off. Oh man, okay. We're figuring this out again. So Cheesy Rider starts up front, followed by Skull Jelly. Ku, Ryuski, JZ, Brudude, Azaldian, and IQ all up here in the top. We'll say 8 positions. It is a train right now. Everybody just front to back to front, left and right. Cheesy though, trying to make that gap while he can, but IQ has gotten around a few others. This first lap can always be a doozy, so hang on to your butts. Let's become a gremlin, guys, and we'll ride along with them. Actually, it looks like Ryuski and Cheesy and Skull are fighting for the lead up here. Billboards. Five wide coming out of that turn. F-bomb in the middle of the YJ sandwich. That Solid Treats got into a little bit of tires there, slowed him down. Wasn't enough to make him lose the spot though. We're going back up front. Ryuski and Cheesy Rider are leading. Skull Jelly still putting the pressure on Cheesy Rider though. IQ slowly catching up. We got 3 RevZone up here in the top 5. That is boding well for them tonight. gonna go ahead and, I don't know how to end the poll. Close? Nope. I don't know. I'll figure that out. This is a really awkward situation when you got two RevZone here, right? They're racing for position, they're racing to stop the other cars, but you don't want to slow each other down, right? So it makes it a little awkward to race next to each other, and HVM was able to take advantage of what they were doing there and get past both of them in one turn. Good on him. Oop, bruh, dude, almost looked like he lost a tire there. IQ has caught up to Skull Jelly and past Cheesy Rider while Ryuski is riding off into the sunset right now. Skull, you need to do everything in your power to hold off IQ, otherwise RevZone might have a top 2, and that's not what you want to see in race 1. A lot of HiveMind actually up here too. So far, this has looked like very good, clean racing. Death in Ireland, he may have hit something. That is correct, Reckless. I missed it, though. He did drop back, though. Slowly making his way back up. He has another 5 laps to do so. Oh boy, as he's sending it in there to the inside of 4. Man, look at this train of cars. This is beautiful. Bruh dude is fighting off Mr. Fist right now. Mr. Fist has a little bit of an edge, but he backs off at the end of the corner. Or at the end of the straight going into the corner. Loses a little bit. Turtle Slow's about to get on his inside, but wasn't able to manage it. Forcing had a bad turn, lost a lot of time to HVM and F-bomb up there. I can imagine the amount of sweat pouring off of F-bomb's head right now as he's trying to stop HVM from passing him. Brenz, Azaldian, and B over here just running their own race together. 3 peas in a pod. While Maxwell and Jay-Z are trying to track down Koo to get those extra spots for the Yugoslavian Jackrabbits. Very good, clean racing. Very good. Death in Ireland has not made up a lot of ground after that one mistake earlier in the race. 3 laps to go. RevZone, number 1 and 2, and number 4. Cheesy's looking to try and get a top 3 sweep for RevZone, but Skull Jelly, I don't think is going to let him have it. I can't tell if that is just a sarcastic comment or if they're actually really loud. I can turn them down if they are too loud. Let me do this. Is that better? Is that good? Okay. I think it really depends on how close I am to them too. Let's do this. We'll turn them down a little bit more. Try to save your guys' ears. No, really loud engines when I'm riding with them. There we go. And we'll make them blend in with the background music. So, going on to lap number 8. Ryuski's still up front. IQ in a solid second. Skulljelly pulling away from Cheesy Rider in third. And everybody is starting to space out into their positions. The only tough battle here is, at least in the top 5, is Jay-Z trying to get past Ku, which he may do in the next couple laps. We'll see if Ku can hold on to it. And F-Bomb, Azaldian actually is getting past Ezian here. That's good for HiveMind, getting another position up there towards the top. Brudude is trying to fight against Turtle Slow and Cable Guy, trying to secure, what position is that? 15th right now. F-Bomb has a good lead now that Azaldian got in front of Ezian. Jay-Z still has not gotten past Ku. And in fact, Ku actually opened up the gap a little bit, so he's feeling a little less pressure right now. Lap 10, the final. Oh, wait. I guess was somebody a lap down? Was Solid Treats a lap down? Oh, well. Final lap, and they're finishing. Didn't even realize it. Solid Treats coming across the line, and Light Shadow bringing up the bottom here. Zing. All right, there we go. We got one screenshot. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. We got 2 screenshots. I'm gonna see if somebody else is taking care of the scorecard. If not, then I will go ahead and do so. Yeah, there was only 2 people in that 53 class there, Whipper. That is very, very fast. Alright, looks like nobody is grabbing the scorecard, so I will go ahead and get that done real quick here. And then we'll pull them up on the screen. Boy, F-Bomb wasn't kidding when, for whatever reason, it just feels like it's very difficult to get this scorecard filled out quickly. All right, and here is your score after the first race. RevZone is out in the lead with 86 points, the Yugoslavian Jackrabbits with 78, and HiveMind with 73. So beautiful, pretty close first race, honestly. Could have been a lot farther apart, but there you have it. Back in the lobby. Think people are getting everything ready. So it looks like almost everybody is ready except for everybody. And into the race we go. Get down here to corner 1. Get this HUD up. Oh, nope, get the points up. There we go. Oh my god. Whoa. B just went flying off. Don't know what happened there, but he got reset back onto the track. Holy smokes. We got Turtle Slow up front with RvZn in second, Blazer in third, Solid Treats in fourth, and F-Bomb, Art, and Bruh fighting for 5th place. Forcing also got sent way to the outside in that turn, puts 2 HiveMind in very far back positions. At least they got a couple guys up front to compensate for it, though. Man, these cars are loud when they are together, aren't they? F-Bomb gives Bruh a little boost to get in front of Blazer there coming out of the corner. Pretty smart team play. Rowski makes a good pass there. He may have gone off the track into the grass back there, though. We'll see if anybody mentions anything about that. Very good racing up front here. Bruh taking his time against Blazer. I wonder how many people are going to cut all the way to the inside of this barrier. Remember, the track limits for this track are the dirt and the asphalt. The grass is considered off limits. Like Blazer right there. Man, what a big pile up here going into turn 1. Shoo! Yeah, Grixwall. So each team can have up to 7 racers. But if a team is only able to field 6 racers, then they will race 6 while the others can race 7 as well. We want to promote participation and attendance, so we're not going to penalize the other teams because one other team wasn't able to field the full grid. This is a very tight track, and it can be especially difficult to pass without pushing people out of the way. So you really have to mind your time and just wait for the moment, right? You want to make sure you're on the inside of the turn where it matters. You want to make sure that there's nobody that you're going to be pushing out of the way. Beautiful. Ryuski has slowly been trying to make his way through the field here. It has not been easy, as the Jackrabbits have made it known. They are difficult to pass, especially when they are side by side. Jay-Z having a little bit of a struggle in the back here, falling way behind. Forcing into the fence as well, slowing down, losing a couple spots. Rowski was able to get by Skull Jelly. Is he going to get by Maxwell next? We still have RvZn, Turtle Slow, and Art in the top 3 positions. IQ is slowly closing in on Art. There's still quite a few laps to go. They're about 50% done with the race at this current time. Let me go ahead and get on to somebody who is up front here. Oh wait, I forgot I can do it this way, right? Yeah, there we go. Let's just go right up through this field. Looking at the battles that are on the way. Cable Guy really fighting against Forcine here. Sorry, the engines are gonna get a little loud. We got a big 4-way battle here with Koo, Ryuski, Brudude, and Blazer. Looks like Ryuski might have made a mistake because he did lose 3 or 4 spots from when we last saw him. Blazer goes really wide and allows 3 cars to get past him. We have Skull Jelly, Max, Mr. Fist, F-Bomb, Ard, and RvZn all near the front. They are doing extremely good this race. If it ends how it is now, then they are going to procure a lot of points. Oh no, Brudude hit the inside wall and loses 3 spots, most of them to HiveMind, and he has another 2 behind him to worry about now. Everybody out front seems to be pretty spread out. IQ will probably be battling Turtle Slow in the next lap, or pretty much right after this corner. Trees. Turtle Slow, you're gonna have to hold it a little tighter than that, buddy. That's good. That's the one thing about passing in the previous corner to this one. You get stuck on the outside and you just really do lose a lot of time. B looks like he has caught up to Light Shadow and secures 19th position. Ryuski did get by Koo, and he was able to get up to Skull Jelly here. IQ did get past Turtle Slow, I'm assuming in either the last turn or turn 1 of this track. It is very good spots to pass. Trees! There's too many trees on this track. Right in the area where you want to film. Skull Jelly still fending off Ryuski here. Lap 10 of 12, only 2 more off to get it done. Ryuski was able to get to the inside, but doesn't have the exit speed to get around Skull Jelly. Hoodlum has joined the wrong server, or at least joined a server in progress, buddy. You're gonna have to get out of here. Jay-Z has made up a few spots as well, fighting against solid treats though, gets himself back up to 16th from 19th, 3 positions gained, 3 points added to the team. Ryuski did get the pass on Skull Jelly. I did not see where that happened. It was last lap though. Take a look here from way up. Oh, IQ has caught up to RvZn and is really fighting for that first spot. Very nice clean pass for first place to RevZone. 1 lap to go. Turtle Slow, Art, F-Bomb, Mr. Fist, Ryuski, Skull Jelly, Maxwell, Koo, and Cheesy Rider round out your top 11. Tree. Jay-Z's looking to fight for one more spot here against Blazer. Gets the inside. Oh, but Blazer pinches him into the wall. That's not what you want to see. Jay-Z had a very clean pass on the inside, and Blazer looked like he came down right into him. And they're finishing up on the track now. Enjoy the sweet, sweet hum of bumblebees. Screenshot 1. Scroll down. Screenshot 2. Get back to in the lobby here. And I will start on the points here for you guys. All right, the points have been tallied. Here is the scorecard. I do this every single time. And the Yugoslavian Jackrabbits actually outscored every other team 94 points, with RevZone getting 80 and HiveMind getting 63, which actually will sort this little scoreboard right here. That puts the Yugoslavian Jackrabbits up on top, 172. RevZone at 166 and HiveMind at 136 after race number 2. Exciting stuff here. Yugoslavian Jackrabbits really showing that they're a contender in this matchup. That's right, Whipper. YJ is on top, and it looks like they are being impressed. Hey, I figured out how to end the poll. Only 2 races in. RevZone was the clear winner, 77%, YJ with 13, and HiveMind at 10% after 31 votes. We'll see if RevZone can pick up the pace in race 3 here. A lot of the Yugoslavian Jackrabbits are going to be starting in the back with RevZone, so they're going to have to fight with each other to get back up front in race 3. They're doing some point shenanigans over here. I don't know. I call them shenanigans, but the way the points are going to work is like you got to keep track of the points of the person that's going out, and then you're giving them to the person that's subbing in for them. we're trying to figure out a way to make this good and just, you know, try not to screw anybody over, but also try not to give anybody an advantage at the same time. So we'll see how it goes this week, and we may need to adjust as time goes on. All right, we're going to go back into the lobby here. They are just discussing the points. I think some of the racers are like, why do I have 17th? Or why do I have 17 points? I don't know if the changes were rather abrupt, so I don't think there was time to get it out to all of the racers to let them know. But I'm going to go ahead and ready myself up here. There is a stream going, Koo. There is a stream, but I'm not going back to look because I got other things to worry about. You can go back, Art. A little bit of discussion going on here. My music has stopped. I must restart it. Where is it at? It was set to repeat. Headbanging does resume. Oh, they're waiting on me. Nope, they're not waiting on me. They're waiting on bruh, dude. Not last. Imagine a whole village of dirts. Boy, that is something to imagine. All right, here we go into the crazy chicane in turn one, and Cable Guy gets spun sideways. Brenz also gets turned around, but that's honestly not terrible. It could have been way worse. Let's go into the race to get rid of that gigantic chat. Azaldian out front. Jay-Z just behind him, Light Shadow in third. They're going to probably do a split here, because if somebody messes up in this tight corner, it can block everybody up. Nobody did. Nobody did, so that's good. Light Shadow somehow ends up way out of line, though. I'm not sure what happened there. Nobody gets caught up in the other chicane. Calamity averted. F-Bomb is hanging on to that gremlin if his life depended on it. I just see the rear end swinging all around on it. So for anybody that doesn't know, from this perspective, the path on the left is much faster than the path on the right, but the path on the left also can be detrimental if you do not hit it right, and it pops your car up and flips you over. Uh-oh. RvZn quit. That's one down for the Yugoslavian Jackrabbits. Not sure if he crashed or what happened there. Up, and he joined back. It looks like his game might have lagged out, unfortunately. Not much we can do on those aspects. We got Skull Jelly up here fighting with Koo, and Art fighting with Turtle Slow. IQ not far behind. Uh-oh. Skull Jelly and Koo get up together, and IQ takes advantage of that by passing them both. Whoa, buddy. Mr. Fist coming in there like a bat out of hell. Was able to get past both of RevZone from what I was able to see. Let's get up front here. We got IQ taking on Turtle Slow. Oh no, Blazer looks like he might have hit the inside wall, and he's in a bad spot. He's trying to get out of the way, and he does a good job of doing so. He might have slowed down a couple racers, but could have been worse. Turtle Slow hits the peppermints with IQ. I don't know if IQ didn't leave him enough room or what happened there. That's not good, though. Turtle Slow's in a very bad spot. He's going to have to reset. It could be EQ, it could be IQ. He won't, I've never heard him talk, so I don't know how he actually wants it pronounced, so we just go off of vibes. Gets a bad bounce on there. Light Shadow is pulled off to the side, trying not to get in the way of the leader cars. He doesn't have to do that, though. He does not have to get out of the way of lead lap cars. Whole lot of yellow and a whole lot of green all in one area. Speaking of yellow, it looks like F-Bomb actually has some yellow in his car, which is a little strange. Little strange, F-Bomb, having the yellow in your car. Koo has purple in his car as well. What in the world are these teams doing? They're supposed to be all solid colors. Well, not solid, but at least similar colors to what your team is supposed to be. Well, everybody out front looks like they've kind of spread out, so the battle here is from 8th place and back. Skull, Koo, Art, F-Bomb, Mariuski, Fist, Brenz, and Cable Guy all fighting for basically 8th place at this point. JZ is running away up front with B in second, Azaldian in third, Brudude in fourth, and Forcine in fifth. I am not on the leader. I think I'm on Blazer. Let me come over here to the chicane and we'll flip over to them. Lap 10 of 15. Light Shadow has DNF'd, I just saw that. Skull Jelly has pulled away from Koo. Ryuski is now battling with Koo. Art takes the paved path. He lost a lot of time. F-Bomb's able to get on the inside of him, but you don't want to be on the inside going into that chicane. You hit the peppermint patties and your day is ruined. Bro Dude has gotten past Forcine for 4th place, or maybe he was always in 4th place. Forcine's trying to get past Bro Dude. Oh, buddy, being on the inside of that chicane is rough. IQ gives him a little bump in the back, though, coming into that corner. Yeah, the peppermint patties. You know those little, they look like little peppermint patties. I don't know, yeah, these things. They're like little peppermint patties. Forcing getting a good run on Bro Dude. Bro Dude slows him down, and IQ is able to take advantage of that and fly by the inside of Forcine. Forcine did lose a little bit of time taking the left path, but he just did not feel comfortable going into that right-hand route with 2 other cars in front of him. Skull Jelly is now fighting for Forcine. There's still a huge battle back here with Koo, Mr. Fist, and Art. This is for 10th place. Bren's and Cheesy Rider not too far behind. Man, look at this cluster of cars. Oh, Brent's gets a bad bounce. And he gets spun out. That is how that goes, though. If you hit it bad and you end up in the air, there's not much anybody else behind you can do. So that's just the risk you take running that route. Fist and Art was able to get by Koo. F-Bomb trying to hold off Cable Guy. I think Jay-Z is just, he is finished. So is B, Izaldian, and IQ. Turtle Slow giving it all she had coming into the last corner. And Blazer rounding up the caboose. All right, we'll grab screenshot 1. Scroll down. Screenshot 2. And I will get to the scorecard right now. Wow. All right, the score has been completed here. We'll bring that up for you guys to look at. And HiveMind actually scored the most points in race number 3 with 84, followed by the Jackrabbits with 82, and RevZone scored the least amount at 69. Nice. And so that puts the score overall with the Jackrabbits at 254, RevZone at 235, and HiveMind at 220 points. So this is getting interesting. We have just one race to go. That race is at Motor City, and who knows what's going to happen? Who knows? So we'll get back into the lobby here. Got to copy these scorecards over into the Discord real quick, so we got them for later. Get them closed out. Bada bing, bada boom. I think the main reason, Shady, is because of substitutions. So this isn't really for team points, this is for individual points in the starting grid. So that way people who are getting subbed in and out aren't automatically moving to the very front of the pack because they didn't race for like 2 races. Instead, they're taking the points of whoever they're replacing. I would say that is correct, character, but YJ seemed to be doing pretty good, even though he did disconnect. I'm assuming they would have had some more points, obviously, but they would have only extended their lead. They're not doing bad. Hello, Mrs. Overkill. Hey, if you want to chime in, Shady, there's some talk in the admin channel. There's really only a couple people who were discussing it, though. A lot of admins seem to be AFK in terms of voicing their opinion in those channels. All right, gonna ready up. Looks like almost everybody here is ready. Just waiting on Mr. Foreseen himself. And we are going into the race. Into Motor City, 7 laps. Going into this first corner where I'm sure that nothing bad is going to happen. Nobody's going to hit that team meeting and flip over. And they did not. Now we're going to go into the high speed corner. See what happens here. Very good, very good. Nobody's missed their braking point yet. Look how clean. Look how clean that was. And people were worried about Motor City. Nope. Cleanest race so far. Look how beautiful all this racing is. At least right now. At least right now. Oh no, as I say that, Jay-Z somehow gets turned sideways. Not sure what happened. Got Maxwell up front, followed by Brenz, Ezian, and Blazer 7mm. F-Bomb is first for RevZone in this race. In 5th place, RevZone gonna need a strong finish here to pass up YJ to take the win. The big battle is going to be these cars right here. How fast can they move up? Who can move up? Oh man, wow, what a move from IQ. He just rocketed past 2 cars there. Get back up front here. Ezian has got in front of Maxwell. I think Maxwell may play defender against Brenz. What beautiful driving. We'll see how this turns out. Who's gonna give? Art does give. Blazer going for a ride, hits the concrete, and boy, is he gonna lose a lot of spots from that. We got it right up front and center. I just felt it. I felt it in my gut that something was gonna happen there. Whoa, Art, you missed your braking point there, buddy. Shoo! That was solid airtime, Whipper. IQ making passes up to 5th place. Bren's going really wide on that corner, losing a lot of time. We'll zoom in on F-Bomb and Maxwell here. Jay-Z cutting it close. Whoa, 4. Oh my gosh. Shoo. And Light Shadow. Blazer made sure to go nice and slow around that this time. Let's get back to the action. I don't know what you're talking about, Rabbit. I didn't see any penalties there. That's a green part of the track. Motor City, keep it between the walls and you're good. IQ is now up into 3rd place. This guy has unimaginable speed. Literally a bot. Let's see if Maxwell can hold him off. Well, he's trying. Everybody's trying. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty here. We'll see if Brenz backs off. He does back off to let F-Bomb in. Better to be safe than sorry coming into this area. Oh, there goes Turtle Slow. Zinging. Oh, and there goes Skull Jelly. Oh no, and he pulls out in front of Death in Ireland and gets hit again. The chicane is claiming positions and points. Rabbit, there's a weekly car and track selection channel. Everybody was tagged in it to go check it out because there is a post with the track limits on there describing what they are for each track. Go, let's go. IQ has moved up into 2nd place. Maxwell is still in 3rd. Has a really good pace. He has not been caught by F-Bomb or Ryuski or Brenz. 3 solid. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 clean drive-throughs. No issues at all, man. I thought Skull was going to hit that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let me get on the leader here real quick. Lap 6 of 7. Coming into the tight quarters here. Still got a very good lead on IQ. I don't know if IQ is going to be able to track him down. He might have too big of a lead. Brenz is fighting with Ryuski for 5th place right now. F-Bomb has made up a little bit of ground on Maxwell. What else is going on back here? Death in Ireland is in front of Turtle Slow, followed by Cheesy Rider in 11th place. Brudude is eking out Forcing right now. Forcing is making up a lot of time on this straightaway, though. All right. Looks like nobody else wrecked in the little chicane there, high-speed chicane. Death in Ireland is staying in front of Turtle Slow, followed by Cheesy Rider and Jay-Z. Ryuski made some big moves, apparently. F-Bomb fell back. He lost 3 spots. Maxwell, I don't know if he gets shoved to the outside or missed his breaking point there, but B and Ryuski get in front of him. There we go. We're coming down into the last turn here. This is for 3rd place between Ryuski and B. Ryuski holds it nice and tight. He's going to secure that 3rd position. F-Bomb really fighting against Maxwell, but I don't think he's going to get it. Death in Ireland able to get Turtle Slow. Cheesy Rider Jay-Z rounding out your top 12, followed by Forcing, Brudude, Art, Skull Jelly, Fist. A lot of Yugoslavian Jackrabbits in the back here. I am excited to see how these points are going to turn out. This was actually really good racing from what I could see in the sky. What a fun bunch of races we had today. You can do a light shadow. You got there, buddy. 10. Woo! Screenshot 1. Scroll down. Screenshot 2. I'm gonna get that scorecard done for you guys. We'll go back into the lobby and we'll see how this turns out. And just remember, these results are unofficial. The official results will not come in till at least probably Monday or Tuesday, once all the penalties have been looked over, any clips that have been submitted, and positions have been adjusted accordingly. All right, here you have it, folks. The unofficial results of tonight's event is the Yugoslavian Jackrabbits with 337, RevZone with 314, and HiveMind with 295. The Jackrabbits scored the most points in race 4, 83, followed by RevZone with 79 and HiveMind with 75. Hope you guys enjoyed the race, the broadcast. If you guys, I don't know if anybody's going to be streaming the other race, but that's happening at 7 p.m. Eastern in 1 hour from now. So go ahead and check that out. I don't know who's doing it though, so you'll have to keep an eye on the Discord to see if anybody is. If not, then it will be a dark event. But hope you guys had a good time. And until next time, I will see you all in hell.
You gotta get in your grandstanding and your hot dogging, don't you? Yeah!
Be careful of what you say. Be careful in every way. Be careful of what you do. Big Brother is watching you. Be circumspect and discreet. Stay light on your mental feet. One slip and you know you're through. Big Brother is watching you. Conform with all directives. Remember, obedience pays. And when you watch that TV screen, remember it works both ways. You'll disappear in a wink unless you can double think. You'll vanish into the blue. Big Brother is watching you.